It's been giving me a hard time. It's great for protection, but it really does interfere with recording live on YouTube. It wasn't even connecting me. It's a virtual private network. It's supposed to protect your identity, the channels. Anyway, YouTube said I was going live December 31st, 1969 at 7 p.m. It's funny. GrubHub duped me. I think it was done on purpose. I think they're just trying to succeed. And the reason why I turned on GrubHub is because I went out late. I didn't start delivering until like 6:30, 20 to 7. And when I got to the location, I got gas and I went a couple of towns away to start my few hours of work, and Uber would not open up. But maybe that's probably why, maybe because of the VPN. I've had that problem recently. So I turned on GrubHub and I got really lucky. My first order was $29.20. However, they said you had to pay with the card, but when I got there, they didn't have the order. It was a very nice Chinese restaurant. We were chit-chatting. It means something. I thought I'd give him a little shout out there. Whoa, buddy. And I'm preoccupied. And the woman was telling me, they took the order. I said, of course I'll wait. I didn't want to not wait because I know Chinese food is very fast, even though this is a restaurant. Hey guys, what's going on? And she explains to me, top speed reviews. I've been around. I've been uploading a lot of videos to my other YouTube channel, Internet Education 101. You should check it out if you're into learning how to build a successful business online. So she tells me, lately they do business with DoorDash. They don't do business with Uber, because I did ask. She said, no, we just do DoorDash. She goes, they take a big cut. She goes, the other day, this guy walked in. He said he was there to pick up an order for Steve. So he paid with the card. And at first she didn't put it together, just because it says GrubHub on the card. A lot of companies have their name on debit cards and credit cards. And he took the order. And then a few minutes later, a regular customer came in. It was a big order. And the GrubHub driver took the order. And he did pay for it, but her customer that ordered the food had to wait. It became confusing. And I don't lie when I walk into the restaurants. And then we started chit-chatting. We blew at least 10 minutes. And then 5 more minutes, the food was ready. I let them know. I go, this is a GrubHub order. I don't want them thinking that it's not, in case something like that happens. So I got really lucky, 29, I think it was 29.30. So then that happened. Now after I drop it off right down the street, I take a double pickup from Dunkin' Donuts. Now Dunkin' Donuts in this area only. Arturo does it all. Hello. Hey Bobby T, moderator, love it. If you have a YouTube channel and I turn you into a moderator or an approved member, you can share your URL, your YouTube channel on the live chat. Well, this one was a good one. Hello, Arturo. I was familiar. I know they're very nice. They're old school. It's kind of lost in the late 80s, early 90s, but it's in mint condition. They really take care of their stuff. They even have an old register that's shiny, unscratched. It's really nice. They have good food here. If I could do that again. It's on Jerusalem Avenue. Nong Ming. It was 8114, the bill. That's good. So I didn't mind, and it was nice chit-chatting with her. She's a nice lady. So then I go pick up a double order at Dunkin' Donuts, and now it's late. I'm like, they close at 8. So I go pick it up, and the guy, when I walk in, they're really nice. They're like, hey, can you contact the customer? We don't have any munchkins. This is it. This is what we have. So I text. I try to call. No response. So within like 2 minutes, he goes, you know what? We're wrapping it up. I'm going to give them a dozen donuts instead because they close early here. Oh, lately they have been. So the kid got a dozen donuts instead of a little box of munchkins. So I got really lucky with that. And I dropped off, I picked up at a place right down the street. I did a double pickup, and that was almost 20 bucks. Then I had a couple of 8 and 9. And then just now I had a $32. And then the internet got a little weird. I might suck it up and do a few more. I was really working hard today. So that I got lucky with that. So I wanted to give him a shout out. The worker at Dunkin' Donuts was right on his game. He was like, why waste it? They're not answering you back. Let's give him a dozen donuts. I was like, this kid knows what he's doing. Thank you, sir. It's like my roadside assistance gig. I don't do the tire changes in the rain. Don't need the stress. Oh, got it. Wow, you do that too. You're a hustler. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, do you support your YouTube channel? Like, do you have followers and subscribers? Or Turo? Do you build it up to generate income? Check out my community tab. I uploaded 4 videos to my other YouTube channel. I'm learning how to use WordPress better. I'm understanding everything so much more. And the new web is coming into play. And Google search engine, I do, but I'm here to follow. Okay. I was gonna make you say give yourself shout outs, you know? But if you don't promote your YouTube channel, I get it. Do you have a website? So that's that. We'll start. I'll tell you another thing. The other night, I did a video about the PPP, Paycheck Protection Program, how I went to go sign into my Smart Biz Loans account just to review the loan that they gave me. I'm here because television is just reruns. I barely watch TV. I watch more YouTube, so much more. I rather watch people like me all the time. I do it all the time. And I rotate. I rotate all the channels. I find them more interesting. It's more, and they even share news. They even talk about investing. They talk about stocks. Who needs regular television? Arturo. Oh, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Promote your link. Let's see here. Add moderator. Arturo does it all. Now moderator for channel. Please put it in the live because then I'll follow you on Facebook. I also like Facebook groups too. So when I went to go sign in, none of my information was there. I was like, what's going on? So I called up the customer's bank that gave me the loan. And we chit chat for like 10, 15 minutes. He helps me. I give him all the information. I told him I had my loan number and I had all the stuff that I needed, but it wasn't in my account. And he explained that Smart Biz Loans website, their portal lost everything. Like nobody has access to their information. That makes life very difficult. There's no reason for that. Thank you. I try to be. And I stopped hanging around people that made me feel uncomfortable for being positive years ago. I just had it. Thank you very much. It feels good. Like all of a sudden you realize you know where you belong. And if you have to hold back your positivity and you're just content outlook on life and generally happy, you're surrounded by the wrong people. I used to be surrounded by such moody drunks. And I would say a lot more, but that goes with dabbling with stuff. A lot of mood swings, a lot of mood swings. All right. Check out our tarots. Facebook.com or Tarot Roads. I'll be checking it out later when I'm home because I usually browse. on my iPad and the desktop. Thank you very much. I'll check it out. So that was a hassle. It makes life so much harder. Then today, right before I leave, I receive a notification from the Department of Labor, and they tell me that they paid me too much in unemployment. So starting in a week or two, they're going to take 20%. They're going to give me 20% less every week until they recoup the money that they gave me that they shouldn't have given me. And I'm sure, like, for me, it was just a little bit of money because of the chapter of my life that I'm in and that we pay our own taxes, and I've been doing the delivery gigs. But some people who have full-time jobs and they rely on that unemployment and that's all they have, that's their thing. If they paid them too much, I know people that were receiving, $500 in unemployment. They have full-time jobs and give up their time and life for that. That's who they are. That's their livelihood. Imagine receiving that notification during these hard times and being told that you're going to receive 20% less. That's a lot of money. You're talking big bucks, And they're going to keep doing it until they get their money back. Unbelievable. They sent me an email and a text message notification from the Twitter. It's all over their Twitter. Everything back. Well, I don't feel that's their fault. That's so mean. But right now, starting next week or the week after, they're giving me 20% less. I just can't believe it. Yeah, there's no freebies. Of course there isn't. I used to be a drunk 9 years sober. Yeah. Yeah. Good for you. Congratulations. Mood swings. When I was younger, I used to party and drink and go out and stuff, but I was surrounded by very moody people, and I just got tired of it. It bored me. I haven't drank in a few weeks, but I would rather, when I go through my little kicks, have a bottle of wine at home. Good thing I enjoy my own company. I have things coming up, and it's going to be nice to drink and enjoy the company that I'm surrounded by. I can't wait. I'm so ready. It's been a long year. I haven't been away in just over a year. Well overdue, and several things coming up and staying at different places. It's going to be nice. Very nice. So get ready. Keep an eye out for Department of Labor. Make sure, check your email, check your text message, and check their Twitter because they post everything on their Twitter. And if they say they're going to reach out and say they paid you too much, for me, they said 20%. They might take back more from other people. Oh my God. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. And then you look at the cards, like I got the UberEats card, and I haven't used it yet, but I finally received the card and I activated it. And when I read about it, it said it is only to be used for order and pay. But with GrubHub, many orders, they say you only have to pay. Like that Chinese place, it said, and I took a screenshot, you only have to pay. You do not have to order. And when I got there, I had to order. I think times are getting really hard and a lot of places closed down that they probably lost a lot of business. Everybody's like cheating and trying to make it. And these companies make millions, if not in the billions. I just, if you count it globally, yeah. I didn't opt in for the Uber card. I thought it was going to be more, but I really want to give it a chance. I do. I mean, if you're going to pay me 30 or 40 bucks to place an order at a restaurant, I'll wait a half an hour and then deliver it. Sure. Less driving, less gas. I could do stuff on the phone. I could bring my iPad. I don't mind that. But if it's like, okay, here's an example. Last night, I gave back my last order. I went out just for a little bit, just like tonight, and it was a GrubHub. And I had a few high payouts. And then the last one I saw was a Carvel, and I tapped it. And then I looked, and I went, oh, you want me to place the order and pay at a Carvel? I was in Rockville Center. That's always busy. I could be there 40 minutes. I wasn't doing it, so I gave it back and I called it a night. Had to be done. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Yippee. Have you received any item delivery orders? No. And I hope I'm getting out there earlier and earlier. I want to be out there earlier. I bet you that's a daytime thing. I would love to do that. Like CVS shopping, the local food store shopping, 7-Eleven shopping, Walgreens shopping, stuff like that. That would be pretty good. I like that. Little, they're popping up all over the place, these food stores, and I like it. We finally have a very nice food store one town away, which we haven't had near my area. We haven't had one in a long time. That's within a 10-minute ride. A nice food store. It's nice. I like it, and it's on the smaller side. You don't have to walk miles just to go food shopping. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really under 10 minutes. It's close. So then, guys, today, so I talked about getting dubbed, the Chinese food place, Dunkin' Donuts. Check out my community tab. And the PPP information's missing on their website. I'm sure a lot of people are freaking out. It's always the nightmare. Oh, I'll give it a go. I bumped into someone, and I think she joined the Get Upside app. I gave her a card. I was dropping off food, and she was dropping off packages, and I saw her open up her little hatchback. I was like, that's a nice car. It was pretty new. It's like a Honda hatchback. And she said she just started doing Amazon Flex. I want to get a hatchback. I was thinking of a Nissan, but then my mom mentioned a Chevy, and the Chevy 4-door hatchbacks are really nice. It's a perfect size. It really is. I see them all over the place. They're beautiful. Nice basic car, a little larger than mine, but I need a hatchback. If I'm going to do Amazon Flex or expand or do dumpling, I need a little bit of a bigger car, a little bit of a larger car. And one good thing about dumpling is when you make your profile, you could tell people there's a limit on cases of water. I'll deliver up to 3 cases of water. I'll deliver up to 6 bottles of soda. 2-liter sodas. I have those kind of things that you have to put on your profile. You have to let people know that there is a limit, So I'm getting there, but it's all in due time. 26 MPG. I just got a Chevy Cruze. They're nice cars. Those little 4-door trunks. That's like the size of my car, maybe a little bit larger than a Ford Focus. And this car's pretty big for an old model. It's a good model, 2007. There's a lot of them still around. It's a very good model Ford for an economy car. Wow, congratulations. Good for you. Those are nice cars. I know exactly which one you're speaking about. So I was thinking of that. I really like them, the Chevy 4-door hatchbacks. And then one more thing, guys. I want to get closer to Merrick. I'm going to let's see if I get like 2 or 3 more deliveries. Oh, and this lady gave me like $4 or $5 in quarters. She apologized for not having singles for a tip all day today. And it's a part of being an independent contractor, sole proprietor, gaining your financial education. I'm doing my own taxes again. Someone reached out right before I left and asked me, I think it was Sand Sum or something like that, what software did I use to do taxes for UberEats? And let me tell you about TurboTax. Now, this is my 2nd year, and I'm really happy I'm doing it again because I'm a lot more confident, and you can save a lot of money, guys. And you learn a lot. You gain a financial education. What they do is I did only UberEats and GrubHub this past year in 2020. I didn't do any Postmate. Nope, not in 2020. And what you do is they ask, would you give us permission to sign into your Uber account, into your GrubHub account, and you submit your credentials, your sign-in credentials, while you're in your TurboTax account. And the little spinny thing goes, and in about a minute, it tells you your tax document, how much you earned, and your miscellaneous. And they have a new form now that I forget what it is, but it's a new form, and they automatically do it for you. It's incredible. And I compared it, and it was exactly what I was looking at. And I didn't even print out anything. I just used what was online. Everything's virtual. So whoever asked me that, I did write them back, and they said no the year before. Well, I did. I used TurboTax, and I'm learning a lot. And I like the fact that I have a hands-on in my own finances. I don't trust people anymore. This world is so crooked. I rather learn to do it myself. And here's another thing: if you invest in the stock market, they even did the same thing with Fidelity and Robinhood and Webull. I used in 2020. And all you have to do is submit your credentials, and they grab it. They grab your info. And I had to revise. I don't know what this guy's doing, but you don't have your lights on and you're drunk. Come on, buddy. Come on. I'm giving you a heads up. I'm flashing my brights. I'm going to let this guy get away from me. He's drunk, or she. You do the same thing, and they do all the work for you. And I compared it, and they go revised, like a couple of the stocks that I sold. Like with Webull, I earned 11 stocks from referring people, and they needed more information about it. And the machine does it all for you. And you compare it, you educate yourself, you understand your own finances. I was looking at the boxes. They told me exactly where to look, and I filled in the information. It's so cool. I love it. I have 3 food delivery apps, roadside app, and a W-2. So I let someone else do it. This year was free at a community center. Oh, if it's free, that's great, because you get all the stuff ready anyway. TurboTax is amazing. And this year I understand a lot more. I did choose the package, the 120, because I do have an online business and I have a lot of other things. And it does help you where maybe it's not 120. I'll let you know how much I pay for it when it's all said and done. I didn't do all of it today, but that's how TurboTax is. They just grab everything and then you compare it, and it does the work for you. It tells you exactly what to do. It's amazing. So I'll be writing about that on my website. I think I got everything, guys. This world is just getting worse and worse and worse. Check out Arturo's Facebook page, and I will when I get home. LinkedIn, your post has 33 views so far. Excellent. So I wanted to share all of that. It just seems like everything seems harder, like with the cards. They want you to place the order. They want you to wait. They want you to pay instead of cruising, because it's getting harder for them. That's what the woman said at the Chinese place. She was very nice. She was like, the times are really bad, so they're trying to figure out how can they keep their business working, the business model in play. That's what she said, in play. And I was like, oh, I agree, ma'am. I agree. She was very nice. So that's why I didn't mind waiting. And they were super fast. So there's a lot going on. You got to be careful. Everything just seems harder. Like, the minute you have hope, it's like, oh, let's bring you down. I'm going to turn on the apps now, guys, and hit the road. Thank you for joining in. And if you're watching on the replay, any thumbs up are appreciated. And let me see. Check out Arturo's Facebook page. I'll be doing more YouTube live as soon as my copyright strike is served. I streamed a pay-per-view. Oops. You streamed a pay-per-view. A pay-per-view? A pay-per-view. Is that a YouTube thing? A paper, that sounds familiar. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you come back once in a while. Promote your link. If you're someone who follows me and I'm familiar with your name, and I know you have a YouTube channel or Facebook group or page or website, and I know I've seen you online for a few years, a UFC pay-per-view. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. You're going to have to spell it out for me. I'm very sorry. Thanks, Otero. I'll be checking you out. I'm going to check out your Facebook group and join it. Give a like so I receive the notifications. Is it a group or is it a page? It's a page, right? Then I give a like and I get to receive the notifications. A group you have to join. I think so. Well, thanks for joining in, guys. Lots of information. Page. Check out Otero's page. And until next time, have a good weekend. Check out my other channel, the Internet Education 101 YouTube channel, business page. And make sure you visit my community tab because I always share the videos I upload at the other channel on the community tab. And I hope that company I reached out to considers me. We'll see. I have a lot to offer. We'll see what happens. Thanks a lot for the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. That's it for now. Good luck, everyone. If you got to work, I hope you earn a lot of money. See you next time. Bye.